After his adventure in the forest, Zero felt both excited and nervous. He placed the magic book in his box, promising himself not to open it again. But on a quiet night, his curiosity got the better of him. He slowly opened the box, and the book began to glow mysteriously. Zero tried to resist reading it, but he soon found himself slipping into a new page, and suddenly, he felt the familiar pull of the magical portal. Zero opened his eyes and saw a city unlike anything he knew. Skyscrapers towered above, glowing with colorful lights, and vehicles hovered through the air. He looked down and realized his clothes looked strange compared to the city's inhabitants. He felt a mix of excitement and fear. As he cautiously wandered the city, he heard a scream and turned to see a young girl running toward him. She introduced herself as Myra and told him that the city was in great danger. Zero sensed that another thrilling adventure was waiting for him. Myra explained that a giant robot, built by the city's scientists to protect them, had malfunctioned and turned into a destructive monster. The robot was now terrorizing the city, forcing the people to hide in fear. Myra led Zero to a secret underground shelter where a group of scientists had gathered. Zero saw the panic in their eyes as they worked to find a solution to control the robot. But so far, every attempt had failed. Zero shared his ideas with the scientists, and one of them suggested using a giant magnet to stop the robot. The plan was simple yet dangerous. Zero and Myra had to lure the robot into the magnetic field. Zero's excitement mixed with fear as he realized the risks. Zero and the scientists spent hours preparing the magnet and setting a trap. Zero knew that any mistake could lead to disaster. His determination grew stronger as he saw the fear in the eyes of the city's people, who now depended on him. Zero stood at the designated spot, trying to catch the robot's attention, while Myra hid, ready to activate the magnet at the perfect moment. The robot began to approach, and Zero steadied himself, trying to stay brave. Zero started running through the city streets, with the giant robot chasing after him. The loud thudding of the robot's footsteps echoed, making Zero feel anxious. He looked back to see the robot drawing closer, and he ran faster. Zero reached the area with the magnet and signaled Myra. At the critical moment, Myra turned on the magnet, and the plan succeeded. The massive robot was pulled down, held by the magnetic force. With the robot stopped, the city's people emerged from their shelters, cheering for Zero and Myra. The scientists thanked Zero for his bravery, and one of them gave him a necklace made from the robot's parts as a token of their gratitude. Zero said goodbye to Myra and the people of the city, grateful for the unique experience he'd had in this strange world. He felt stronger and braver, thanks to this adventure. As he placed the necklace around his neck, Zero felt a strange breeze, and his eyes turned to the book. A glowing portal appeared once again. Zero realized it was time to return to his own world. Zero closed his eyes and found himself back in his room at the exact moment he'd left. Nothing had changed, but his heart was full of excitement. He closed the book and put it back in his box, promising not to open it again until it was time for a new adventure.